Hi everyone, welcome back to our video series on the new digital SAT verbal section. Don't forget to follow us and comment below. All right, so for today, we have another writing question. So looking at our answer choices for what topic we have here, the only difference that we see between these options is the punctuations. This is going to be a simple punctuation question. So we're going to be wanting to look at our sentence in question here and thinking about whether or not we have dependent and dependent clauses, how the two clauses are related. So looking at the passage, Beatrix Potter is perhaps best known for writing and illustrating children's books, such as The Tale of Peter Rabbit, but she also dedicated herself to mycology, the study of fungi. Producing more than 350 paintings of the fungal species she observed in nature and submitting her research on spore germination to the Linnean Society of London. All right, so this is kind of all one sentence potentially here. But if we're looking at kind of this split that we have right here, so we had that coordinating conjunction but right before, so we know that this is starting a independent clause. So she also dedicated herself to mycology, the study of fungi. So even here, looking at our construction right in this section here, we have a comma after mycology, which means that what comes after it, we're probably going to be describing or defining. So we're saying that the study of fungi is what mycology is. So typically after that, we would have another comma. So that would suggest that D is our correct answer, but we'll see what else we have here. So we have this independent clause, and then we'll see what comes after that. So if we have producing, so producing more than 350 paintings of the fungal species she observes in nature and submitting her research on spore germination to this society. We're missing a subject in that second part of the passage there. So that means we have a dependent clause following that independent clause. So in this case, using this comma after fungi would in fact make the most sense, which would make D our correct answer. If we're thinking about why the other answers can't be correct for a second, first of all, little trick, between A and B here, one has a semicolon, one has a period. Because there is no real difference between the semicolon and the period, that means we can eliminate both options A and B. Also in this case here, we do not have two independent clauses, so for that reason, also those would not be appropriate. And then C, there's no punctuation there. We do need something to offset this sentence here, otherwise it would be quite long, and we have an independent followed by a dependent, so it makes sense to set that off with a comma as we have in D. All right, follow us for more.